A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. I seek refuge in Allah from the shaitan, the stone. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. With the name of Allah, the most gracious, most merciful. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am Dr. Mahboobullah Jessory from Bangladesh. Thanks Saudi Crown Prince Mohammad bin Salman 2021. I would like to thanking you again for that. Although late, you have a very good understanding of the hadith of the conspirators against the Prophet, which you published in 2021 from Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince Mohammad bin Salman gave an interview on national television, Saudi Arabia's ambitious Vision 2030 plan. It is the 5th anniversary of the plan. This is one of the things he said about 20 Quranic hadith. Number 1, the Prophet ordered those records to be burnt and forbade the writing of hadith. Number 2, this represents the majority of hadith, and this type of hadith is unreliable whatsoever. Number 3, while khabar ahad is a hadith handed down from a single person to another single person act. Number 4, most hadith writers classify hadith based in their own typology. And number 5, we are only obliged to implement stipulations that are clearly stated in the Quran. Surah number 33 Al-Ahzab, ayah number 35, and Surah number 3 Al-Imran, ayah number 195, Allah has given equal status to men and women. Thank you again for taking the women of Saudi Arabia forward. Hope for bright future also the people and kingdom of Saudi Arabia. We should know the Quran has come a Furqan. Allah says, Surah number 25, Al-Furqan, ayah number 1, Tabarakalladhi nazzal al-Furqan. In the eyes of the Quran, we will take the hadith and we will follow what the Quran says. Hadith translated as events. Sunnah means practice. Where as in society hadith is taken as saying of Holy Prophet, but according to the book of Allah, this is not as such. Quran says, Surah number 69, Al-Haqqa, ayah number 40, Innahu laqawlu rasulin kareem. This Quran is the word of mouth of honorable messenger. Saudi Crown Prince suggests concentrating the constitution and laws of the Quran, eliminating many ahadith. He speaks of the need for a current interpretation of the Quran. He says no more stoning, no more killing apostated. On April 27, 2021, Saudi Arabian Crown Prince Mohammad bin Salman, he spoke of moderation in the application of Islamic laws, challenging Wahhabism, an ideology developed by Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab. He says, I don't think I am in a position to clarify this concept as much as I can. Abide by the Saudi constitution, which is the Quran, the Sunnah, and our basic governance system, and to implement it fully in a broad sense that is inclusive of everybody. He declared that the Constitution of Saudi Arabia is the Quran, and that his country is obligated to implement the Quran and on from or another, that is, all citizens will be respected as such and in their difference. To be more explicit, he states that only what is only said unequivocally in the Quran should be applied in social and personal affairs. We are obliged to implement only the stipulation clearly enunciated the Quran. Thus, I cannot apply a Sharia punishment without a clear or explicit Quranic stipulation. The reform is clear. The government where Sharia is concerned has to implement Quran regulation and teachings in mutawatir, hadith, and to look into the veracity and reliability of hadith as to discredit khabar hadith. We are knowing very clearly what is khabar and hadith. The second category, ahad, meaning singular narration, refers to any hadith not classified as mutawatir. Linguistically, hadith ahad refers to a hadith narrated by only one narrator. In hadith terminology, it referred to a hadith not fulfilling all of the conditions necessary to be deemed mutawatir. Hadith ahad consists of three sub-classifications also relating to the number of narrators in the chains of narration. Entirely, unless a clear benefit is derived from it for humanity. So there should be no punishment related to a religious matter except when there is a clear Quranic stipulation. And this penalty will be implemented based on the way that the Prophet applied it. In this case, according to this criterion, only 20% of the valid hadiths remain, which are those governing with the Quran. In addition, some non-Quranic laws would disappear, such as stoning, amputating the hands of thieves, as well as criminal laws such as the death of the apostate and homosexuals. The Crown Prince also added that to implement a penalty on the pretext that it is a Sharia penalty, while there is no stipulation for such a penalty is in the Quran or in the mutawatir hadith, then this is also a falsification of the Sharia. When we commit ourselves to follow a certain school or scholar, this means we are defying human beings. Allah Almighty did not put a barrier between himself and the people. He revealed the Quran and Rasul implemented it, and the space for interpretation is open permanently. So, we Muslims have always been and will remain a favor of the Quran, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.